course, we're talking about the most haunted places. All week long, we're taking you inside some of the most haunted places in the basin. You'll get an inside look, and you'll get to also hear some stories behind those hauntings. The Copper Rose building is one of the oldest structures in downtown Odessa. And Bridget, you're joining us again. We hear there have been a lot of different businesses in that building, and some may have left ghosts behind.
That's right, Caitlin. And you know, I got a chance to take a tour of the 3-story building and see where these ghosts are lingering about.
When I've been here by myself, I don't know if I've felt something, but I've heard some noises and different things, and I just write it off to it's an older building.
But others would disagree with owner John Harridge.
We've had different people in the building say it's haunted. They've felt spirits, they've seen orbs, they've seen flashes of light.
The building originally was the Odessa National Bank and was passed down as a courthouse, funeral home, church, and is now known as the Copper Rose building. But one thing has remained the same.
I do hear sounds and hear a few things, so I don't think there's any evil spirits. Hopefully they're all good spirits.
A previous tenant leaves Harridge wondering about that spooky feeling.
At the funeral home, there were several deaths, and there was not enough refrigeration, and the basement stays pretty cool, and they did hold bodies here for a while.
One of John's tenants says she had a ghost-like experience in Mariah's Beauty Shop, located on the ground level of the building.
We do have one tenant that prefers not to work after hours by herself in the building. She said she's felt someone touch her, she's seen orbs, she smelt different things, and just felt like someone was around her. So she prefers not to work by herself.
She recalls moments of experiencing the ghosts and spirits.
We take pictures usually of the clients that we have, and we can see orbs. We've had several people that have been brushed, or their legs touched, or their arm. And we have several girls here that are renting the rooms, and we have people that usually see somebody pass by, just like a dark shadow, but there's nobody there. We come outside and there's nobody out here.
Though John has heard these rumors, he says he hasn't experienced anything himself.
I've never had any problem with the spirits. I guess they're my friend.
An underground passageway leaves even more questions.
We also have a tunnel that does go underneath the alley from one building to the other.
Those noises come from an old vault located on the ground floor. And the building's elevator has an interesting design connecting the back of Copper Rose to the building across the street.
Welcome to the Copper Rose.
John says this 3-story building can sometimes feel alive.
It's just part of the building. It's part of the building's history, just things that happened here.
Every year, the Copper Rose building takes advantage of those spooky rumors by hosting a haunted building tour. However, due to the pandemic, the tour has been put on pause, but will return next year. Reporting in studio, I'm Bridget Sarpong, ABC Big 2 News.
Thanks, Bridget. And be